I used to do metal detecting years ago with my dad. My dad was into it and stuff, but not like really into it. He had a metal detector and I had the one that I was using earlier, and then after he passed away, then I got the one that he used to use. So anyway, but my stepdad, Ray, was really into metal detecting. I mean, like really into metal detecting. He did a lot of, found a lot of coins and stuff, which when they were out at his farm, some sneaky little bastard came in there, and we're pretty much sure we know who it was, came in there and stole them. It was jars of silver coins, but without actually catching them with them and stuff, how are you going to prove it? But he did do a lot of research and everything around Tipton, and Tipton was a big Civil War. It was involved in the Civil War quite a bit, let me just put it that way. And so we had some troops that were here for, I don't know how long, like 5,000 of them that were actually camped in Tipton. So they were here for quite a while, and he knew from researching, which is one of the #1 things that you want to do if you want to go out and metal detect, is you really need to research. He knew where they were camped, he knew where to go, and he had a pretty good metal detector, one at that time, which was probably in the late 70s, I'm guessing. Had one of the top metal detectors that Garrett had made at that time. So I'm just going to show you a small portion of the collection of the Civil War artifacts that I have, that I actually did get a hold of that were his. So check this out. So first of all, the first thing that we have are fragments of mini balls, pieces of lead and everything that were basically blown to oblivion. Some of them are pretty neat looking. It's like this one here on the side. You could tell that it actually hit something because you can see the back of it, the ring, which is the base of it, and then the front of it where it mushroomed all out. And that probably weighs a good, oh, I'd say probably ½ ounce. So can you imagine getting hit with that? And some of them there. I mean, just different pieces all bent to hell. So anyway, we've got a jar full of those, which, like I said, are the ones that have actually struck something. Like I said, there's quite a few of them there. So anyway, we've got that jar. Then we have another jar with ones that some of them are tore up and they're flattened, and we have some round musket balls in here, as well as the bigger ones. And I think most of what they find around here are the 3-ringers. But some of them are smaller. Let's see. So like I said, we have some. We have the ones where the bases are really huge, and then we have some where the bases are not quite as big. We have some smaller mini balls, and we have some bigger mini balls. And so that jar here is pretty much just kind of an assortment of several things. And then we have actually ones I would say would probably be used in a pistol. So it's quite a collection there. So let me put these back. And like I said, a lot of these are deformed and everything like the other ones were, but not quite so bad. Alright, let's see what else we got. A jar of nothing but round ones. These are big round ones. I know from shooting a 50 caliber muzzle loader that these are bigger than any 50 caliber any balls that I've ever shot, so that would hurt incredibly bad. And then we have some pretty good, these in here are really big ones. Let's see. It's like I said, I don't know if you can, the base size on those, but it's like I can stick my finger in the base of those. So that's almost more like a 70 caliber. I don't really know the calibers that they shot during the war, but some of those are huge. And I can't imagine packing the gun that had to shoot those. I mean, those by themselves are heavy enough, but I can't imagine what the gun must have weighed. Then we have some small, what I would say are probably pistol rounds. This one's a little bit different stuff because it's actually got the ring around the base of it. Whereas the rest of these are kind of like flat. But I think some of these and stuff, I think somebody called them Stevens or something like that. I'm not really sure. So anyway, that's jar number 5. And here's the best part. He used to do displays of the things that he would find. So let's take a look, see if I can get all this stuff in here. Maybe I can actually hold it up so you can see. Let's see. Try to get the reflection off. I don't know how well this is going to work. But anyway, we actually have a buckle. We have a spur. The mini balls around here, 2 different kinds. And letters off of the officers' uniforms in a couple different locations. There's a D up here and a B and also an H and a K down here. Almost like I said, I wish I could get this. Maybe I can back it up. It's like I said, I don't know how well this is going to show up. And a key. Some different things. I imagine it's probably off of, yeah, I'm guessing there's a button in there. 2 buttons, actually. I'm guessing they're parts off of uniforms or something, or like some actual harnesses or bridles and things like that. There's more buttons right here. We got the bigger ones, and then the smaller ones up here at the top. And then this, I believe, is probably the tip off of a flagpole. But I mean, these were all items that were found around Tipton here. So there's a piece off a flagpole right there in the middle right there. So I mean, it gives you an idea and stuff. We actually did have quite a bit of Civil War activity right here. You just have to know where to go. And like I said, that's where the research really pays off. But he was retired and stuff. He was a farmer. He was retired. So he had a lot of time to go out and actually search for this stuff. And he did a lot of it, as you can tell. So, and these are actually buttons down here too. I didn't realize until just now. The round ones. I've never seen round buttons like that. But anyway, I have found a few of the Civil War bullets myself and stuff. Some of the round ones, and actually some of the mini, or the 3-ringers and stuff like this. I've actually found some of those myself. And of all places and stuff over at, well, they call it the Old Soldier Cemetery and stuff, but in town it's known as the Black Cemetery. Why there, I don't know. I know the troops were camped over around the fairgrounds. Because like I said, there was 5,000 troops here, so quite a few. But so anyway, I just wanted to show you the collection that he had, and yeah, it's quite a nice collection. I could hope to find as many things he ever did. And like I said, I got the metal detectors out. They are around probably 36 years old, I'm guessing, and surprisingly enough, they still work. And the one I just used earlier, whatever, is one of the ones that's 36 years old. And the cheaper of the metal detectors, actually. So, hopefully I'm going to get these out, and maybe I'm do some filming or whatever around town of some of the different places that I plan on going to do some metal detecting. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. Stick around. Like I said, I hope to do some filming of some other locations. So, thanks for watching.